Hello everyone, my name is Eric Pingle, and today I'm here to demonstrate to you how to make this. Whoa, 3D! This blows my mind, and this will blow your mind too. Alright, let's get started with these 7 easy steps. First, you'll need to gather your materials, as in scissors and paper. Your first step with the paper is to take your one corner of the paper and fold it until you make a perfect point on the other edge of the paper. You should have something that looks like this. See how you have this extra material here? You can cut that off because you do not need it. Second step is to open it up and you will have a square. See how you have your first crease diagonal? You want to make a second crease diagonal but the opposite way. So when you open it up, you have two diagonals that look like an X. Next step is to fold your paper in half. Once your paper is folded in half, you should have two diagonals that make an X and one line through it. Your next step is probably your hardest step. You want to fold your paper into a triangle by folding on the diagonals that you just made and using the first line that you made to cut it in half. This forms a triangle. Once you have the triangle, you want to fold each end up to make a diamond. Once you've folded one end up, you do the same for every end until your end result is a diamond. This is what it should look like. Your next step is to take one edge of the triangle and fold it into the center. You'll repeat that for the other 3 edges of each triangle. Your end result should look like this. Once you have that, there should be a slit in one of the triangles you've just folded. Once you have that slit, you take the top corner of your diagonal and you fold it into that slit. You do that step for all 4. That was the first 3, and now we do the 4th. Once you have that, and you've done each step correctly, it should look like this. And there should be one open end and one closed end. You'll take the open end and point it towards your mouth and hold it like this. Then you blow into it. That is the final step. If you need be, you can adjust the paper with your hand to make it more of a balloon shape. Now it's time to review. Your first thing to do was to gather your materials, scissor, paper. Now your first step was to make the first fold, which is corner to make the point, and that will leave you with the excess paper that you can cut off. Second step was to make your diagonal X and your halfway point. Your third step was to make that triangle by folding the diagonals inward. Your fourth step was to fold into a diamond the triangle. Your fifth step was to fold the edges of the diamond inward to cut the edges off. Your sixth step was to fold the top of the diamond inward into the slits that you made from the edges you folded in. And your last step was to blow and watch the magic happen. Now that you know this, you can make all the paper balloons you want.